It's time. It's time for one last Scriddle. The last Scriddle of the bunch. Number 31. Before we start, I'd like to say a very happy birthday to Eunice, creator of Scriddle. Congratulations and thank you so much. I've been enjoying them a lot. But we're not going to hang around. Let's get on with it. Let's see now. So we all fitting on the screen here? Close enough. We have a 9x9 grid. It has black and white cells, and we can shade these cells. We can put markers that are dots in the other cells. And we've got some numbers. What do we think? So the numbers are like outside of the grid, a bit like a P-cross. You can click them, but I don't think that's part of solving the puzzle. I forgot to say, if you're unfamiliar, Scriddle is the puzzle where we don't know the rules, and we only find out the rules when we break them. So we're gonna have to submit some kind of guess here. We'll fill a grid in some way and click the button, and then we'll see what we learn. It'll tell us one or more color-coded rules that we have broken. We want to make as few guesses as possible. So we want our guesses to give us lots of information, and ideally we want our guesses to just succeed. So we do spend a little while like looking at the board and trying to like imagine what kind of rules might we have with a set of information like this. So the numbers are on the board a bit like P-cross, but there's only one on each row or column. They're also only on the left and only on the top, so it's not like you got them on both sides or the top and bottom like some kind of puzzles. It looks a little bit like Go, but I don't think we would. I don't think we're likely to have any rules so complicated as you get in Go. But you never know. You never know. I feel like a safe bet, a safe guess when we have numbers is they probably tell us how many cells are shaded or how many of something there is in a row or a column. It's hard to tell what to make of these. Like, what do we think a shaded or unshaded black circle would be? Maybe we have to like do something like join them up, make paths to join them up. Could we have to make paths to join them up and have to meet and these are the total number of cells to shade in a row column? That would be kind of plausible, and that gives us some constraints here because let's speculate a set of rules here. Let's speculate that, oh god, there's so many of these. Yeah, let's speculate that we have to draw paths that connect all the white cells and the black and the white cell and all the black cells. Let's speculate that they can't touch, maybe even diagonally, because I want to say not diagonally, because I want to then be able to use that to say if we only want to have 5 shaded cells in this row, then they're going to have to be these 5 cells, kind of like that. And we can't shade that one, because that gives us a lot of interesting constraints. That said, it doesn't stop us from doing stuff like this. But maybe the numbers, maybe the rest of the numbers will. Oh no, we absolutely cannot do this. This absolutely cannot work because we've only got one in this row, and there's no way to get both the black and the white connected from top to bottom like this. Oh. Oh, I was hopeful for a second there. I was hopeful. Is there anything? What else might be? Is there any? There's. Hmm. What if? What if the white ones have to be connected by a black line, and the black ones have to be connected by a white line? Is that possible? Hmm. Because like once you shade in one of those, it is very. Once you shade in one of the ones that's got a black cell on it, it's you can't really distinguish it from. Uh, you can't really tell it from any of the other black cells. So that would be that would be a very inelegant, unpleasant solved state. So you wouldn't be able to read the puzzle at a glance. So I feel like maybe they wouldn't want to do that. So maybe there's still some kind of thing here. Maybe you've got like a that said, like what else are what else would we be trying to do here? We'd be trying to shade in exactly 5 of those. Exactly 5 things in this column. Only 1 thing in this column. 4 things, and there's only 4 things in this column. Don't really know what I'm. Oh yeah. Okay. Some of those are quite tricky to. Oh. Yeah, getting 5 in this last column would be difficult because they would need to be. Maybe you could say it something like that. But now we have too many in the top row. We only want 1 more in the top row. No. I feel like this is not. I feel like I'm not on the right. I can do that there, and I could do something like that. Oh, I've got too many in this column. And this shape is very unpleasant in here. It doesn't there's no symmetry between our black areas and our white areas. That said, I feel like I've satisfied a bunch of rules that I have imagined in my head. Maybe let's see. Have we satisfied the number? The rule. The shaded numbers specify the count. No, we haven't because this one's got too many. This column has 6 and it should only have 5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I just want to like satisfy as many weird rules as I can, and then see what we get out of it. That said, there's nothing to. Actually, no. Doing that would be better anyway because we can't have any more in this row. Okay, so this row has 4. This row has 1. This row has 5. This column has 4. This column has 5, and this column has 5. So We've imagined one rule, which is that every number specifies the number of shaded cells in that row or column, with no constraint for rows or columns that don't have a number. We've made another imagined rule that the white dots have to be on connected by the black by a contiguous area of black cells. And a similar rule for the black cells have to be in a contiguous area of white cells. And we happen to have also, but actually we've gone some effort to also meet the rule that the black cells are all in a single snaky line. Definition requires some work there, but involving like two orthogonal neighbors and not touching itself. However, we don't meet any rule like that for the white area. The white area is partitioned lots. It's partitioned to 5 separate bits. It's not a beautiful thing. It's not got symmetry, but maybe one of those rules is one of our rules. Who knows? I feel like the best bet is like the rule that is like all the rows and columns have 5 shaded cells. But let's see. Let's give it a go. Breaks the green rule and the blue rule. Okay. Green rule and the blue rule both apply to these. So maybe these do need to be connected to each other. What if we take those out here and do that to connect them and find a different snaky path here that gives us 5 in this column and 4 in the top. So what we've got. So at the by doing that, we've got one too many in there. So now we've got the right number in that column. We've got one too many in this column, so we're going to need to fix that. We've got the right number in this column. We've got one too few in that column now. And we're fine down there. What if we... Where can we put more in this? So we can't put any in here, and in this shape we can't really put one here. How do we keep our... Again, we're imagining this snakiness is an important quality here, but it might not be. We could move this over and then come up like that. Oh wait, no, that doesn't solve. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, come up. Oh no, that doesn't work either. That gets us their 5, but we've now messed up our 4. Oh, what if we just keep doing that? What do we have now? Now we've got 4 shaded in this column by snaking back and forth across it. We've got 4 in this row. We've got 5 in this one. We've got 5 in that one. Oh, we've got 2 here now. How do we end up with 2? Oh, we got. Oh, that was. Yeah, that was the original. That was the original thing. That's why we stopped trying to connect those. I forgot. What do we think? Well, I mean, this will be educational. I guess we'll find out. Well, we've got to do one thing, or we've got to break one of these or another. Which one are we going to break? What do we give up on? Should we give up on the numbers one, and then we should very clearly see if the numbers rule is a thing, because we'll get exactly one failure on this row. And then we also want to see, does this affect the green rule and the blue rule by connecting those? Maybe that's not what they want at all. Okay, let's do this. I don't think this was not gonna pass, but we'll learn something. Ooh, interesting. So what were the indigo rule, which we did pass before. Oh, okay. So the indigo rule, it looks like maybe the line has to pass through. We need to like have it can't terminate on one of these. The bronze rule is the net can't count rule because I had 6 in this one as well. But I expect this one to fail. The 5 also failed because I actually had 6 in this column. Okay. And the silver rule. Huh. What's wrong with the silver rule? What's wrong with the silver rule? So we didn't break this one the first time. In the first one, we ran a snake through there. And like we have to bear in mind, we have assumed an awful lot of things, like that it has to be a snake and not just like an arbitrary shape. So, but can we learn from the silver rule what was it too long? Is it the fact that is it related to the fact that it that it One option that we have up here is what if we do that? And then take something off of up here. But what? All right. What did we? So we did pass the green rule and the blue rule this time. But what? So we must be getting one of the at least one of these rules wrong if we think that we have to form a connection of a contiguous connection of black cells between all the white dots and all the black dots separately if we're only allowed to have one shaded cell in this row. How could we get around that? What could we have? So something we've never tested disconnecting. I mean, we could be imagining entirely the connection rule. It might not. Maybe there's no need for these to be connected. Maybe, maybe these aren't. Maybe the dots aren't a connectivity constraint. Maybe they're just like a local constraint about. Maybe a white dot means a line must pass through this cell, and a black dot means a line must terminate in this cell. So like maybe we don't need to connect through here? I mean, this would be an interesting experiment if we try and meet our other constraints, but don't actually connect through. Although I feel like we would, by treating as a connectivity constraint, like that's giving us so much of what is forcing us down to a small number of solutions. Let's see. Now we can't make these We can't make this... We can't make this into a loop here, can we? Oh no, we can't. We might be able to make it into a loop. Might be able to do something like that. But these are just like trailing off here. But like, there's nothing to distinguish this solution from this solution, for example. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that column now. I've got 5 in that column. I've got 4 in this row, 1 in this row, 5 in this row. I guess we can give this a shot and see what we learn. Yeah. I imagine that we might fail a rule for this dot, but pass it for these ones. We'll find out. Oh, once again, I cannot count. Okay, so the bronze rule is trivially broken by just like not counting, right? The silver rule. And the gold rule. Do we have is the gold rule? The gold rule is new. The gold rule we haven't had before. So the gold rule is broken by this. Maybe that is because the white dots are partitioned from each other. Silver rule. What did we think the silver rule might be? Huh. We didn't really have a good idea what the silver rule was. So this passes silver rule, this breaks silver. Or the one thing the distinction I'd kind of made here was that this one terminates at the edge, whereas this one, Why is this one okay? Oh. And this one, it's the only the contiguous shaded black region. And this one we split the black region into 2. Okay, so maybe we do need a single black region. So maybe we don't disconnect that. Maybe it has to pass through all of the dots. Could it be that it has to pass through them alternatingly? What if we never there's no rule that we've... Maybe it's not a sneaky thing at all. Maybe we should try things that are not sneaky. Let's... we've definitely gotten quite latched onto this, but maybe we should try something that breaks that. So we broke the gold rule. The gold rule looks like it might be a no loops rule. Silver rule looks like it might be don't partition shaded space. The bronze rule we know. The bronze rule is clearly you got to have the number of shaded cells that are in the numbers. The indigo rule. Indigo rule seems like white dot. Let's get some Inkscape up here. Do I have one for this? It'll be a Scriddle, that'll do. Right. This is definitely going to take some. Oh, sorry, this window's tiny. Let me make it a bit bigger. Right, so we're on Scriddle 31, the last and final. Gonna need a lot more colours than I've got here. In fact, this blue is not right. Blue is like a sky blue in Scriddle. In fact, I think most of those colours aren't colours that we've encountered this time. Oh, indigo. What else have we got? So we want gold, silver, bronze, and who knows what else. Gold's gonna be. Is that distinguishable from yellow? Probably. Silver. Not a bit redder than that. Oops. I'll do for bronze. Nope. Right. And we don't need this. Actually, I'm gonna delete the whole thing. So sorry. Let's go. And I've got too many windows. Right. So looking here, the golden rule we think is no loops. No loops. The silver rule is don't partition. Don't partition. Oh, sorry. We are. Let's move this a bit. Don't partition shaded space. Bronze is definitely numbers count and numbers match shaded cells in row or column. What do we have? Indigo. Indigo, I think, is... I think indigo is... white... discs must be on a black path and not at the end of it. It's kind of maybe what I think. Blue we have seen as well. Blue is, or sorry, blue was... So blue and green we only saw fail together. And I think one of these is... One of these is black discs must be connected. Black discs must be at ends of a path. Okay, so that there maybe. Okay, so maybe our remaining rules are that white discs must be shaded, and that we have and that we have to make a path. So in that case, it's fight. We solver can't have. Okay, so they can be on the one path. They're allowed to be on the one path, and in particular, it has to start and end on these. So it'll be something like this, but like probably So like this doesn't meet the 4 requirement. Actually, is this the best guess to start from? What was our most promising? This one was pretty promising. Can we rejig it to? Oh no, we can't do that. Can we do like this, and then do something like that? What would this do? So that matches that 4. It matches this 1. It matches this 5. It matches that 4. It matches this 5. It matches that 5. It puts all of the white cells on the path. It puts the black cells at the ends of the path. It's ugly. I don't like this corner. I feel like there's some requirement of like elegance, but that's maybe just me. It's probably worth a guess. Couldn't. I say it couldn't hurt, but every guess costs us. We want to get the low numbers. What do we think? Shall we just go with it? Yeah, let's go with it and see what feedback we get. I still can't count. It looks like this can work though. Okay, so something I don't know is it a problem to partition, or is we could solve this by doing that, but is this bad? This feels bad. I feel like sometimes we would have a rule against that. It feels like it's like a pinch point. It touches itself. Actually, it's still not. No, that's the right number now. That's the right number now. 1 down here, 2 here, 2 here. Trying other way that we can do this. We don't need that to be up, this 4 to be there, do we? We could. What if we did it up? Oh no, we can't, because then we can't turn around in this space. I see. And yeah, we can't add any more to here because we need space to turn around here. Maybe we just submit this and risk there being another rule that we've not that we haven't stumbled on yet. I don't like we've not done the work to prove that we have to do this. It's possible. It's possible. It's provable. I don't know. Okay, let's submit this one and no, hold on. Let's count carefully and check that we've got our numbers right. So we've got what 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 is okay. We have 1 here. This 1 is okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5 is okay. 4. We 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fine. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we got it right this time. And 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, let's try this. There was! I knew it! Oh, I knew it was... It's like that sense of like you don't wanna step on the hidden trap. Okay. Fair. How do we avoid this one? Yeah, I think it's just a no diagonal touching. Or no checkerboard pattern or something like that. So there's some way to get around this. Are we at a point where we need to start rigorously proving everything from the ground up? Of like not shading a cell until we can prove it must be shaded. Let's spend like a minute or two seeing if we can tweak this, and if nothing's coming to us, then we start ripping things up and looking for other ways to do it. So if to make this, to keep this one clear here, does the 5 definitely have to go down here now, or does the fact that we have decided? No, I think that is necessary. And clearly we can't do that for this new, because of this new violet rule. Was it violet? Yeah, violet rule that we found. We can't. So yeah, there's no way to go down here because then we would clash with that over there. Yeah. So I feel like this is settled. This is like we need these 3 here to turn around, and we need to end on this one. So if we do that, then we need to get 2 in here, and we can't do that and turn around. So we need to do that really, and we need to turn around here, and we can't. Why can't I? Oh, it's because I've got exactly the. No. How do I mark things? Can I not mark things anymore? Strange. I wanted to. I'm sure at the beginning of the puzzle we had the ability to put black like black dots on things, but I can't right click anymore. Okay. So these ones are okay. Everything in this column that we've got white must be white. We can say that we cannot shade this one because then we would never be able to make this one in the middle of a path. In fact, by getting here and touching the diagonal of this at all, we have to continue through it into these 2. So we are kind of committed to here and here. So we're committed to that. But is this not what we already tried and? No, yeah, sorry. This right? No, yeah. This is what we failed with because this is more than 5. Is there any other way to land on this? Can we change the topology? Can we change the topology and No, we can't change the topology because we can't cross that. We cannot cross this line. So wherever we put a black cell on this row, it must the top side must go and then visit the white spot and then visit that black spot, and the bottom side must visit these two in some order and then go to this one. I mean, it could be over on this side instead somewhere. And in which case, what, visiting this one first and then this one and then terminating here? What would that mean for us? I can't see a way to do that. So like the no, we've got too many here now. This is a tricky one. I guess it should be. It's the last Scriddle. We should put violet in here. Oh, that wasn't even, violet's not even one of the colors that we've encountered before. So there, I feel like we must have a red, orange, and yellow as well. I could word that slightly better. Clearly the back cells can be diagonally adjacent to each other, but it has to be as part of the path. It can't be like, oh, by touching itself like that. So why do I feel like I have proved that I must have 6 in this column? So if we must do that, then what is our alternative over here? Can we pass through there and then put all of them here? Does that work? That looks interesting. We've got 4 here, we've got 1 here, we've got 5 there, we've got 4 in this column, we've got 5 in this column, and 5 in this column. I think that meets it. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Maybe we're there. Maybe we're there. 40 minutes. That was a long one. Not quite the longest, but pretty long. That was pretty good. Now I did see, I don't have it here in front of me, so I can't show it to you, but I can go and check it in a non-streamed window. Eunice did say something about a hidden extra. I didn't read what it was, but it sounded like something to do after you finish the puzzle. What was it? If you're a bit sad about the end of the series, I have an extra challenge for you. In Scriddle 31, can you line up every respected rule icon in 4 guesses? You win if your screen shows... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so there are 3 more rules that we didn't see. At least 3 more rules. So let's see the rules. So we had, okay, so the short one is make the cells into put in the grid as the form of a snake. Can't look back on itself and visit a cell that's orthogonally or diagonally adjacent to a cell that's visited before. Black circles must lie on an end of the path, and white circles must lie along the path, but not at the end. Okay, so the 3 rules that we did not encounter were shaded cells are divided. Are these been recolored? Because we did have shaded cells are divided. Maybe these are in different. They must be in a different order. Yeah, they're definitely in a different order. Okay, so we had the shaded cells are divided. The snake branches off. I think we maybe never did that. I think we never did that. The snake loops back on itself. I think we did that when we formed an actual, like a loop rather than just a square. Number of shaded cells in a row and column is not correct. We definitely saw that one. Circle is not shaded. The snake has no head or tail. Oh no, this is the one that we saw. We saw the snake has no head or tail. So we didn't see the snake loops back on itself. Oh, okay. We'll need to figure out how to... it's unclear exactly how that's interpreted by the rules. So we had a circle is not shaded, a black circle is not on an endpoint, and a white circle is not in the middle. So somehow we need to break all of these rules in 3 moves, and then pass the game on the 4th move, I think is what Eunice is saying. Or oh no, it's not. I don't think we have to pass it. We just have to see guess number 4. Oh no, we do have to pass it, right? We have 3 guesses to break all. How many rules is it? What 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because there's 9 rules. We have to somehow break every one of the 9 rules in 3 moves and then solve it. Do I want to try that as well? I might as well. Let me just copy this down for later reference. So how do we replay? Do I need to replay it in a new window? I think I'll just reload the page. Maybe it loads. It's taking its time. Has my internet gone out? Try again. Okay, I don't know why. All right. Yeah, so we still get the solved badge, but that's fine. We're on guess 1 again. So let's add to. Oh, we don't know which is which. I guess we don't really mind the don't really care about the colors too much. But one of them is no doubling back, shown as 2x2 square. We had. Oh, we can still check these here actually. So branching, doubling back, and oh, this doesn't use all the colors here, so that's fine. We had, yeah, it's just branching and doubling back in addition to our other ones. Right, and we'll find out what it colors them. No branching. So surely we can break loads of these in one go, right? So I mean, can we break all? Presumably can't break them all in one go. We'd have a shape like this. We want to go through one of these. We want to end on one of these. We want to have some of them not shaded. We want to have a shape like that. We want to have a closed loop, maybe like that. We have the numbers wrong, but we will achieve that. What else did we have here? So no doubling back. I think the square makes. I think this actually let's connect the square up to be sure that we get that. No branching. We've definitely got some branching. We've got black cells touching diagonally. We've got black discs not at the end of a path. Black discs must be connected was not one of our rules actually. White discs must be on a black path and not at the. Oh right. Yeah, we've got white discs that are not on the path or they are at the end of a path. We've got a loop. We've partitioned shaded space, and the numbers match shaded cells in row and column. Yeah, does that surely that breaks all of them? Maybe I've misunderstood the challenge. Okay, so it didn't color them. It didn't. It didn't make anything red. But I mean, like, it doesn't recolor them anymore. I've definitely misunderstood what Eunice is asking us to do here. Actually, let me copy this and put it into here. We should be able to see it here. This also shows me. Okay, right. Well, we can't do it in this browser window. I keep my browser window separate to try and avoid accidentally streaming things I don't want to. Let me just read it out then. Oh no, I know what I can do. I can screenshot it and put it on. Actually, I don't know if maybe Eunice doesn't want. I'm sure they. I don't know. Whoa, it's enormous. Okay, now you can read that. An extra challenge. In Scriddle 31, can you line up every respected rule icon in 4 guesses? What do you mean by why line up? You win if your screen shows this. So what is different here? What did we don't have red showing up. Why don't we have red showing up? We have 9 of them, and in the picture there are 10. There is a red one. Is the red one secret? 1, because I mean the colors here just don't match up. But let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9 listed here. An addendum. I had a think. I realised the missing red rule is in quite a lot of puzzles. I just make a guess that doesn't put any dots on the board. So that gives us the red rule. Clearly we can't break the red rule at the same time as breaking any other rule, so we need to spend a turn on that. But after that, we can do this kind of thing where we break all the other rules. We'll draw a thing around there. I think that breaks all the other rules. So we've broken all the rules, and now if we pass it, I don't know why Eunice said 4 turns. I mean, like, we could waste another turn here, but I think we just need to do. How'd the rest of this go? It was here. Goes up here. Like that. I think that's our solution. And that gets us a win with all of the markers showing in 3 moves. We could have wasted another turn to do it in 4, so I think that meets the requirement. There we go. Thank you so much for joining along with me and watching these videos. I had a great time. Maybe I'll do some more puzzles in the future. I don't know. I quite liked it. I'll probably go back to doing more streaming again. I mostly did YouTube videos for this because they I just have no idea how long a puzzle's going to take. So if I'm just planning to do one puzzle, like I might only be on for 10 minutes, so it might be on for an hour. I feel like it's a bit unfair to people streaming. Yeah. Hope you had fun. Again, happy birthday, Eunice. Take care, everybody.